Today we will be learning about biomes. A biome is a large geographical area of distinct plant and animal groups that have adapted to a particular environment. Where a biome is located determines what the climate and geography of the biome will be like. The biomes consist of several different ecosystems whose communities have adapted to each different biome. The living things in their environments are closely related to each other, and any change within the environment can cause a domino effect of changes. There is really no set number of biomes in the world because several of them can split further. Today we will be focusing on 6 biomes: the grassland, the rainforest, the desert, the marine, the Arctic tundra, and the wetlands. About 1/4 of the Earth is covered by grasslands. This biome can be found on every continent except for Antarctica. Grasslands have open landscape with widely spaced trees and very little bush, and has some of the darkest, richest soils in the world. There are 4 different types of grasslands: prairie, steppes, savannas, and pampas. Temperatures in this biome vary greatly between the seasons, with extremely hot summers and cold winters. Rain in the grasslands usually occurs in the late spring and early summer, with a yearly average of about 20 to 35 inches, but much of this falls as snow in the winter. There are 2 types of rainforest: temperate and tropical rainforest. Rainforests are important because they help maintain global weather patterns and rain. The average temperature in a tropical rainforest ranges from about 70 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. The environment is pretty wet in tropical rainforest, maintaining a high humidity of 77% to 88% year-round. The yearly rainfall ranges from 80 to 400 inches. Temperate rainforests are also wet but not as rainy as tropical rainforests. It rains from about 60 to 200 inches each year, while the other moisture comes from coastal fog that lingers on the trees. Temperate rainforests are a lot cooler than tropical rainforests, but the temperatures are still mild. There are hot, cold, and coastal deserts. A desert is a place where vegetation is sparse. Weather is not the same in all deserts. The seasons in hot and dry deserts are usually very hot during the summer and warm during the rest of the year. During winters, these deserts get little rainfall. This is the reason for the dry characteristic of this type of desert. Coastal deserts are in moderately cool to warm areas. Coastal deserts usually have cool winters followed by a fairly long, warm summer. Average rainfall is usually 3 to 5 inches. Cold deserts have short, moist, moderately warm summers and a long, cold winter. The marine biome is the biggest biome in the world. The marine regions are usually very salty. The ocean is divided up into 3 vertical zones. The top layer is called the euphotic zone, and it is the area of the ocean where the light can penetrate. The next layer is the dysphotic zone. This area is too deep for lots of light to reach. Instead, the light here looks like our twilight on land. The deepest part of the ocean is called the aphotic zone, or deep sea. The water here is awfully cold, completely dark, and low in nutrient content. Temperatures in the ocean range from just about freezing at the pole in the deep waters to tropical clear waters that are as warm as a bathtub. The average temperature of all the ocean is about 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Tundra biome is located in the Arctic Circle, which is the circle that surrounds the North Pole. The tundra is the coldest and the driest of all the biomes on Earth. There is very little rainfall in the tundra. It rains less than 10 inches a year. Winters here are long and summers are short. In the winter, the temperature can reach negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Summer temperatures rarely get above 50 degrees Fahrenheit, just enough to thaw the surface of the ground. In the summer, the soil becomes very soggy from melted snow and rain. The moisture sinks into the ground, which is called permafrost. These are areas where standing water covers the soil, or an area where the ground is very wet. Freshwater wetlands are not connected to the ocean. They can be found along the boundaries of streams, lakes, ponds, or even large shallow holes that fill up with rainfall water. Freshwater wetlands may stay wet all year long, or the water may evaporate during the dry season. There are many different types of freshwater wetlands: marsh, bog, fen, swamp, mire, slough, and prairie pothole. These places can look very different, but because they are all areas with wet soil or water that covers soil, they are considered wetland.